Hey folks, it's Jeremy Hamilton with 5280 Angler with a fishing report. It is the end of April. I am out here at Abell Ranch in Lake George, Colorado. It's been fishing pretty good out here. So if you're looking for private water, we did get some fish on dry flies today, but mostly nymphing and some good fish. We lost a we lost a pretty big one earlier today, kind of in the morning, and it was disappointing. But there's big fish out here, so if you've never been out to Abell Ranch, now is a good time to get out here and check it out. Definitely some dry fly activity. Not a ton yet, or at the moment, but plenty of fish to be had. Some really nice fish. It's a lot of fun out here. Otherwise, we do have some of our stuff on the North Fork, or all of the stuff on the North Fork of the South Platte is closed. So if you're looking for other private water, you want to come out to Troublesome Creek and Hidden Valley Lake out in Kremling. Those are it's some of my favorite areas to fish out there. There's lots of big fish and just a lot of fun. You get a lot of solitude. It's beautiful out there, so check that out. Also, on Tarryall Creek, we have Puma Hills Ranch and TFR Ranch, which is a new one this year. Those are open and fishing technical. Water's pretty low right now. There are definitely fish to be had, but they're spooky. The water's kind of low and clear, so some longer casts. So if you like to fish longer casts, maybe do a dry dropper kind of thing, that's a great place to go and do that. Otherwise, public water, Pueblo, the Arkansas and Pueblo, the water's a little bit high. Last time I fished it, the water was running about, I think it was at 600 CFS, but we caught fish. The leeches were working, olive and brown leeches were catching fish, as well as blue-winged olive nymphs, stalk-up baetis, pheasant tails, juju baetis, radiation baetis, RS2s, what else? I think we got some crystal flash midges as well. Now's also a good time to try some streamers, white streamers, where we'll pick up some fish as well. Dry fly activity, the water's a little bit high, so I wouldn't really think about that out there. Otherwise, Deckers has been fishing fair to good. Someday if you're in the right place at the right time. Blue-winged olives are still hatching, although they seem to be kind of slowing down. So you can find fish coming up in the afternoons. It's a little bit later in the afternoon. I think maybe 3 o'clock is when we've started seeing some dry fly activity. Morning half days, we haven't been seeing that, but full days and afternoon half days, you'll see some dry fly activity. Otherwise, yesterday I was actually, or 2 days ago, out there, and some tan worms, olive scuds, Dorsey's UV scud worked really well. Again, the baetis stuff, the juju baetis, the stalk-up baetis, RS2s, yada yada yada, all that stuff worked. Chocolate thunders or foam wing emerger, however you want to call that. All that stuff worked well. If you're fishing dries, you want to do a comparadun or a sparkle dun, like size 20s, and parachute Adams as per usual. Mole flies, my favorite blue-winged olive dry fly, and even for midges and all that is the mole fly. Definitely check those out if you've never used them. It's a super simple fly to tie if you do tie, but otherwise it's just such a great fly. Dreamstream, kind of same deal. Instead of worms, I would do dark leech. Black leeches work pretty well. The Mayor's mini leech seems to be everyone's favorite. Kind of a little secret that I use out there instead of a leech is a kind of a micro black worm. The leeches out there are really dark and really pretty small, so a black worm, it's way easier to tie than a leech, easier to find black chenille than the pine squirrel. So if you tie, that's a great thing to do, is a little black worm instead of leeches out there. But otherwise, same basic bugs. The Baetis are the thing right now. Mornings, the water out there, because it's higher elevation, is a little bit colder, so you will see some midge activity in the morning, and you can get some on black. I like black rainbow warrior, some little black RS2s, crystal flash midge, stuff like that. Little red midge larva can work well in the morning as well, and then as water warms up, then you're going to start looking more towards that blue-winged olive Baetis type of stuff. Also, cranefly larvae, smaller. The cream-colored cranefly larvae have been doing better than you would imagine out there, even though the water's not super high. The fish are definitely on them, as well as sow bugs, a tan sow bug, a Ray Charles or soft hackle sow bug will do well out there on that. Otherwise, I've heard the Eagle. One of our guides was out at the Eagle. Sounds like the water's running kind of muddy right now, so I would kind of skip that. So that's pretty much it for public water. One announcement I would like to make is that I will be hosting. We're gonna start hopefully hosting some more trips, but I will be hosting a trip to New Orleans in January for big bull redfish. That's a 3-day guided trip. I'm looking for 5 anglers. It's a $2,500 trip. 3 days of guided fishing. Have a house right by the boat ramp, and it should be a heck of a lot of fun. So if you're interested in that, definitely give us a call or send an email, and we can kind of give you more details. You can definitely expect that's maybe some big redfish. So it's a good introduction to saltwater if you've never done it, and definitely would look forward to having some of you out there with me. But anyway, that's it for now. As always, follow us at 5280 Angler Fly Fishing on Instagram. Me, Jeremy Hamilton, Fly Fishing on Instagram. Our YouTube, obviously you're likely watching this on YouTube, but subscribe and you can get the new videos when they come available. I'm kind of winding down doing them all the time, just because I'm going to start getting busy. And if you want to look at, we have a long archive of videos. So if there's a particular time of year you're going out and you want to see what's working, you can reference some of those videos, and it'll give you a good idea of what to use. And it's, the South Platte River, it's generally going to be the same most of the time. If I'm going to still do videos and still keep updates, but it's during the season, it's going to be a little less frequent. Anyway, that's it for now. And as always, I'll see you out there.